Greetings, citizens of the internet! You can call me Nitro Indigo, and welcome back to my extremely riveting Let's Play of Klonoa for the Wii. In the last episode, we beat the final boss, but not all was well. And in this episode, which is the final episode and the only bonus episode, we shall be checking out all the extras we've unlocked. And the way they organise this is really weird because they mix them in with the levels. First, let's look at the costumes.
Wahoo! Come on, let's go.
There are outfits I've never seen before here. Wanna change clothes?
Yeah, there are just outfits that are completely intact in the exploded house. The zipper shirt is Klonoa's outfit from the 2000s, and I didn't really know that selecting it would actually... no, I'm not going to save my process. I'm going to continue out saving. I actually did save between every level. And that's Klonoa's outfit from these Lunate's Vale until this game. And then the summer outfit is one that was introduced in this game, I think. And it's based on some kind of Japanese festival. And the red collar is his original outfit, and that's the one I'm going to go with for this video. And I'm not going to save my progress, not process. Let's check out the next extra time attack.
Wahoo! Come on, let's go.
Well now, Klonoa and Hupo, we've been waiting for you. I've lined up some strong enemies so you two can practice. Why don't you try and see how fast you can defeat them?
Yeah, I'm not going to do the time attack because it's just redoing bosses. It's not really that exciting. You don't get anything for beating it. Which is also ties into the reason why I'm not going to do the bonus video for Kirby's Dream Land 3. All the bonuses are basically like longer, harder versions of stuff we've already seen, and it honestly wouldn't be that fun for me to record, and I'd probably just have to use restore points a lot, and I don't actually enjoy doing that. As seen in that one episode titled Create Restore Point. Also, why do people think Pamela is a dolphin when she's clearly a koi?
I suppose you need to rest sometimes too.
And then there's the movie viewer. You get to view cutscenes.
Wahoo! Come on, let's go.
Welcome. You fought well. I passed down tales of your journey, which you watch.
Yes, you can pass down tales of things she wasn't around to witness. Anyway, a tragic parting. That cutscene there. I saw it in Extra Paradigm Games Let's Play. I thought it was the ending cutscene, but no, it's the one where Grandpa dies. And these are sorted by the kingdom they're in. And the ending movie is just the ending with the Song of Rebirth. But like, I've only actually used restore points once in Red Rescue Team, and that was between episode 1 and 2 because I wanted to end episode 1 on the title card. So that Let's Play's gone pretty smoothly, all things considered, and I just talked all over the Chief test, not Granny as I keep calling her out of habit, even though I've never played the PS1 version, because but it didn't really matter anyway because what she said wasn't exactly vitally important. And this, I don't like how this menus are like that because you basically just go like, it sort of didn't level and it's just really out, and so you have to scroll all the way through to get to the extras. And then there's a place where you get to view character models, so it at least gives you a name for the enemies because I don't like it when games don't tell you what enemies are called.
Welcome back to Coronia. It's so good to see you two again. Data about all the people and creatures you met on your journey is stored here in the temple. I'll let you take a look at it if you would like. Choose the data you'd like to see.
So, yeah, this is what all Klonoa's outfits look like. Just so I can show you. And also, Klonoa has socks, and that's just precious. Also, I've seen like Soleil's name romanized as Surreal, like from the in like the credits of the Japanese version of this game. It's something not that exciting. I just want to know what the chameleons are called. They're called Fifi. Right, yes, they are the chameleons. No, they're not the chameleons. They're the fish. Duh. For some reason, I remember this like WikiHow article or something. Not WikiHow. This article I read about how to write a crossover, and it said that like finding the selecting what things to cross over, and one of them was like, and like an example of what not to do was like Finding Nemo and Death Note, because Death Note is about people and Finding Nemo is about fish. I just find that funny. Anyway, Teeper is the name of the chameleon enemy things. They don't actually look much like chameleons, but still. And these are spinners, or the egg they look kind of like watermelons. Egg watermelons, I guess. And that's another thief who goes in the fish thing. And they once again they're sorted by where you find them. And the Smork kind of looks like Capsule J from Kirby, and they get a new version of it in every game that it's in, which is not many. I still have not played Kirby Star Allies, by the way, because I don't have a Nintendo Switch, and I might not be able to get one for a long while, if at all. And once again, I talked over voice acting, but it's not really that important. And then there's reverse mode. You get to play all the levels backwards, and the only difference is there's a challenge room, and if you beat it, you get a hexagon. It doesn't do anything. But our main attraction for the day is the extra vision, if I can actually get to it. Here it is.
Wahoo! Come on, let's go.
Look at that! Balue's tower is all finished!
Okay, now, you just wait there for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Balue, what's going on?
None of your business. Ha! I'm not gonna let some wet behind the ears little kid go around making eyes and using smooth talk with my Lephise. No way!
Whoa, hold on a minute!
Just because you happen to be the one who rescued Lephise, don't go getting any funny ideas. Besides, it was really the power of my love that actually saved her, you know. So that means I'll just leave being the heroes of Phantom Isle to you guys. But in exchange, I get to have Lephise all to myself. You got it?
Huh?
Actually, Lephise is waiting on top of the tower. Now, you kids can just go on home and get to bed. This tower is off limits. Well, time for me to get going.
Wait a minute, Balue! I guess we better go after him.
So first of all, the intro of this music kind of like gives me deja vu, but I don't know what it reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of Untamed Heart, which is the music that plays in the in Vision 6-1. I was about to call it the first vision of the Moon Kingdom, which is technically correct, but still. Also, Lava is Insta-Kill, if you didn't see. But it also kind of reminds me of Ocarina of Time. And by the way, when I was little, I didn't know what Ocarina meant, so I thought it meant like Epic Quest or something like that, and I thought it was pronounced Ocarina. And basically, all of my nostalgic memories of Ocarina of Time are reading a Vision Nintendo magazine, gushing about it to the point of annoyance. But I also associate the issue with the review of Ocarina of Time with reminding me that Solitaire Robo exists and getting me to play it in 2014. And by getting me to play, well, obviously, a Vision Nintendo magazine didn't literally get me to play Solitaire Robo, but you get the idea. Possible future Let's Play, well, I've already said on Twitter, so yes. But also, speaking of Zelda, I've kind of gone back into Zelda recently, and last night I was looking through Hyrule Historia, and I finally realised who Guardius reminds me of. It's Zant, because he has the whole mask that covers half his face, and according to Hyrule Historia, Zant's face wasn't originally intended to be seen in game, but they drew a reference of it anyway, and then I fell into lava again, and then that random employee put that in that cutscene of Zant breaking his neck, and not even Aonuma knows why it's there. Mystery solved. But also, There's something I've thought about this game for a while that I remembered because Brit Gaming Weekly or whatever they're called did a video about it. I'll put the actual name of the channel on screen because I probably got it wrong. Did a video about Klonoa Daughter Phantom Isle, and it made me like remember how something I felt about this game for a long time. I wish I could forget everything about this game and then play the PS1 version for the first time. Because I don't know why, but like this, not only this game, but like every subsequent Klonoa game feels like it's missing something. And I just feels like later Klonoa games become a bit too cute and marketable, if that makes any sense. And like missing the original vague vibes I get from the original version of Klonoa Daughter Phantom Isle, which is a very pretty game, by the way. But obviously I've already talked about this game enough during the actual Let's Play. I also really have been getting more confident as a speaker now because I haven't actually hesitated that much in that video. In this video, I'm actually pretty glad about that. She said after just interrupting herself because she misspoke. Also, these grates kind of remind me of what you see on castles and waffles. Specifically potato waffles because bread waffles suck and my face itches, not my nose. Also, one day I'm going to redo Wind Waker. Don't hold your breath, but I just kind of want to finish what I started, and I want to do Phantom Hourglass as well, so I might as well finish Wind Waker, even though they're not really vitally important to understanding each other. One of my first plans as a Let's Play was to Let's Play all the adult timeline games. I don't really know if I'd do a Let's Play Spirit Tracks though, because most of my experience of it was with wallowing in self-pity for spoiling the entire game for myself, but maybe in the unlikely event that there's a remake, that could give me something new to talk about. It's some pseudo-fresh experiences. And also, there are some parts in this tower as that Brit channel, the Game Brit I think it's called. I can't actually remember, but I would have put the actual name on screen earlier. But like, they pointed out that in this, because of the way the level design is, where you're reliant on enemies to jump, they basically pointed out that in this bonus level, they basically decided that you don't even need platforms in this platformer. We're going forwards in this side scroller, like Kanikarus said in his ancient Klonoa review. Also assisted Professor Juice in the Let's Play Klonoa 2 Lunate's Veil, not Let's Play, a review of Klonoa 2 Lunate's Veil, but she didn't actually finish the game because it kept crashing. And Kanikarus' copy of Klonoa 2 kept, not Kanikarus', Tessellating Hexagon's copy of Klonoa 2 kept crashing on his PS3 as well, and Professor Juice was also crashing on his PS3. So I wonder if this is a recurring problem with the PAL games, because I know there's like one game that you can't play on a PS1 game you can't play on a PS3 because it's because of the anti-piracy on it, because technically the PS3 is using an emulator to play it. It's a bit weird. But I've just got to wonder if that's some kind of defect with the PAL version of Klonoa 2 Lunate's Veil. And I wonder if anyone else has had that problem. And I'm falling into lava again. Where was the last checkpoint? Was it right at the start of the room? No, it wasn't. That's a relief. Again. I might speed up montage this. Although when I speed up montage, not really much of a speed up montage, and much just a regular speed up with music over it, which I got from, which quite a lot of Let's Plays do. Like Choco Conroy does it, and Tessellating Hexagons does it. Lucky 7DX doesn't do speed up montages, he just speeds up the footage of the train in Spirit Tracks, and that's the only time I know him doing speed ups outside of failing at bosses in Pokemon Heart Gold, which is still one of my favourite Let's Plays, by the way. Okay, now we'll go on to the speed up montage. Oh, that's good. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is that I've never actually played this stage before. I've seen other people play it, but I've never actually played it myself, because until this Let's Play, I've never actually 100% completed this game. And needless to say, it went a lot better than Wind Waker, where, to cut a long story short, I tried doing 100% completing it for the first time, and part of that involved me doing a bunch of side quests on Windfall Island I'd never done before, and it took me absolutely ages, and then it turned out that by accident I was recording my PC's audio, i.e. the game audio, because basically it was recording the game audio that came through the Elgato, and instead of recording my voice, and it was like a really long video, and I cried. And I was in the house on my own at the time as well. Moral of the story, don't record Let's Plays straight after school. In fact, I kind of just stopped doing, like, the reason why there was such a big gap between this Let's Play and Red Rescue Team is because I had exams. And I actually stopped YouTubing for a bit long before I actually had exams. I just wanted to get ready. And I think I sense another speed up montage incoming. But like, okay, in the last episode I was talking about like the ending of this game, right? And I have a feeling that I wouldn't be so dissatisfied with the ending if I played the PS1 version first, because the PS1 version feels a lot more melancholic. Of no relation to melons, which are a fruit. And then I just remembered after the episode where I failed to record my commentary, I basically uploaded a truncated version of it with really minimal commentary where I just give a brief overview of what I did. Then I recorded another episode, but I barely got anything done in all that really long time because I basically just spent the whole video trying to get a photo of someone and then I just failed at it. Because the photo side quest is really annoying because you have to have your timing exactly perfect. As in photo side quest, which lets you get the colour picture box, sorry, not a camera. It's basically the same thing, but we're not allowed to have cameras in the Zelda game, but we are allowed to have trains, even though Wind Waker came first, but Wind Waker came before Spirit Tracks, obviously. Wii Waker, what? But obviously, but Spirit Tracks came before Wind Waker HD, so... Also, I was thinking about how the life symbol, which is supposed to be Klonoa's hat, reminds me of the Dragonite skull from Pokemon Black and White again. And then I just remembered something that I realised a while ago. If Reshiram and Zekrom can turn into like basically spheres, does that make them Bakugans? If I fail this, I might give up on the level, to be honest. This is my last chance unless I can go back and get some more lives, but I don't really want to risk it, so... I don't know if the lives respawn or not. Alright, this is my last chance actually. I forgot the lives went down to 0 like in Kirby. And I'm dead. Well, I think I'm going to actually not give up and instead just speed up montage to level until I get past the point I was stuck on. What's the point of replacing the flying moves with the chameleon things I've already forgotten the name of? Is it because the chameleon things give you like a less jump or something? Or is it just the nocebo effect? This has nothing to do with anything, but in video games, why is paralysis associated with electricity? Yes! Finally! And because I've been concentrating for so long, I haven't actually been thinking about conversation topics. I've just like, occasionally the speed and montage will be interrupted by me, just coming up. I can't talk today. I'm probably going to cut that out. For some reason, this wall reminds me of ice lollies, just the colours, not the patterns, which still look like waffles and also castle gates. Waffle Castle, that sounds like a thing for a video game. Like reminds me of in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, where Luigi has his own side quest where he goes to this kingdom where everything is food themed. And I can't actually remember that. The Waffle Kingdom, that's it. I haven't really played much Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and I got up to like chapter 3 and then I didn't play it for ages, and then I deleted the save file, the data of it, because I needed more room on my GameCube memory card for Pokemon Colosseum, along with every other GameCube game on there, which was Pikmin and Vex, and that's it. And I don't really like Vex that much because I got really stuck in the first level, but I'm keeping it mainly because it's rare. I mean, I might play it again one day, but I'm definitely not going to let's play it. I'll say that much. I barely played it anyway. And also, here's the thing: you can just cheese your way through invincibility frames. I've already done this before in the Let's Play, I'm pretty sure, but still. And you can also do that in Empire of Dreams, where I fell into a pit of lava, and where like water is supposed to be basically the same thing as spikes, but you can just like if you take damage on water, you can like walk on it during your invincibility frames. It's really, I managed to use it like a speed running tactic once. So I wonder if there's like much of a speed running community for the Klonoa GBA games, because they seem like speed runnable games. Again, what game isn't speed runnable? And also the way physics work is that if you're jumping when you grab a Teton, then or Teton, or however you pronounce it, then you will then it will drop, and it will go downwards. And I'm going to cheese for invincibility frames again. I am not a speedrunner in any sense of the word. It's way too technical. I'm too impatient to ever like do a speedrun, and Because you have to play the same game loads of times, and I would probably just get really burned out, so... Double death, and not to mention they seem too technical for me. Like, there's this person called Mistaldi who's like the leading expert on Pokemon Mission Dungeon Rescue Team, not Red Rescue Teams, just Rescue Team in general. And he like knows how to like manipulate the RNG, even though it's not actually RNG, by like quick saving and then knowing exactly what to do to make certain things happen. And I just don't know how he does it, and I could never do something like that because it just seems too complicated. Because apparently the RNG in that game is not very good, is a bit basic, so it's really easy to influence through certain actions. But how do people even figure that out in the first place? Like, how do people also figure out, like, Super Mario 64 glitches? I have a theory that the more well-documented the game is, it seems more glitchy because more people have played it, and therefore more people know how to break it, which is why there are so many weird Super Mario 64 glitches that you'd have to be insane to discover. I don't really have any good screaming reactions because, like, usually when I'm stuck on something I just try to be quite calm, and also usually just don't talk over my fails because I just cut the speed up over them. No! Die! 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 No. I don't really don't want to read it. If I don't finish, I really don't want to have to redo the whole level again. This recording's gone on for long enough as it has already. No! Okay, that's it. I'm giving up on this video. What have I done to deserve this? 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 done that badly this time. Every time. Hallelujah. So this is the part I haven't gotten to before. We've almost been so focused on the level that once again I have run out of commentary, but I'm glad I'm almost at the end. This is quite a relief. Also, why did the jug pop jugs as tessellating hexagons cause them wobble? What are they made of? Rubber. I think this is the end. Yes, it is.
Where are Balue and Lephise? Oh, I'm very sorry. Looks like we're a little too late. Balue's romance didn't last very long, did it? Oh, Lephise! I suppose we don't really have to ask if you're okay, do we? Klonoa, Hupo, thank you for worrying about me. I'm so sorry that you two had to come all this way. Well, it's not like we were able to help or anything. No, I apologize for troubling you. Don't apologize. Really, it's Balue who's been causing the trouble. Oh, but Mr. Balue is really a very gentle person. Look, he even gave me this. Is that some kind of machine? Mr. Balue was kind enough to make it for me. It's a wonderful box that plays music. Can you make it play now? Of course. All you do is this.
And our reward for our troubles is a music player. Yay! But also, I've got to wonder, is there anyone who ever thought Lephise was pronounced Lephise? And also, imagine if after the Song of Rebirth finished playing on that gramophone, Klonoa just disappeared again. That's just a darkly funny idea I've had for a while. And so concludes the final ever episode of my Klonoa Let's Play. Until next time, stay interesting!